Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the thought of spending time with friends or family, even though they mean well? This can be tied to introversion versus extroversion. Some people are naturally inclined towards solitude, finding social interaction to be draining rather than energizing. It's not about disliking people, but rather about the energy it takes to interact. Spending prolonged periods with others, even loved ones, can feel overwhelming and require time alone to recharge, so it's not that you dislike them, it's just that socializing takes a lot out of you. For others, the pressure might come from underlying anxieties or social challenges. Let's delve a bit deeper. Social anxiety, for instance, can make the thought of spending time with others, even those you care about, feel like a daunting task. You might worry about being judged, saying the wrong thing, or not fitting in. It's like a constant spotlight following you around, making you hyper-aware and uneasy. Then there are past negative experiences. If you've ever felt belittled, ignored, or hurt in social situations, those memories can linger, turning future interactions into sources of stress rather than enjoyment. It's important to understand that in these scenarios, the pressure isn't about disliking the people you're with. Rather, it's about the anxiety and stress the situation brings. So, if you find yourself feeling pressured to socialize, consider if these factors might be at play. In these cases, it's not about the people you're spending time with, it's about the anxiety and stress the situation brings. Sometimes the pressure comes from feeling obligated or controlled. If the person encouraging you to mingle phrases it in a demanding or guilt-tripping manner, it can come across as intrusive and manipulative. You might feel as if you're being pushed into a corner, with your personal preferences dismissed or undermined. This feeling of being controlled can create a natural resistance. It's crucial to remember that in this situation, it's about the way the request was made, not the request itself. For some, it's a matter of differing priorities or values. You might be in a life stage where your focus is tilted towards personal growth, work, or a hobby. These pursuits, which are equally important, might make socializing seem less appealing. It's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. It just doesn't work for you at the moment. And that's perfectly alright. Remember, it's okay to have different priorities and values. Finally, the pressure might come from underlying issues within the relationships. When there's existing tension, negativity, or unresolved conflict with friends or family, it's only natural that spending time with them might feel unpleasant. This discomfort can create a desire to avoid these social situations altogether. Perhaps there's an old grudge that's never been settled, or a continuous pattern of behavior that's been bothering you. Or maybe there's a lack of understanding or acceptance of your introverted nature. These are all valid reasons to feel apprehensive about socializing. Just remember, it's okay to prioritize your mental well-being. It's all right to step back and take the time to address these issues directly or with the help of a professional. Open communication can help resolve misunderstandings and foster better relationships. Addressing these issues might help alleviate the pressure you're feeling. And remember, it's your life. You have the right to choose who you spend your time with and how you spend it. Instead of pushing away the person or the suggestion, consider alternative approaches. Expressing your needs assertively can be a game changer. For instance, you could communicate your preference for a different frequency or type of social interaction. If large gatherings feel overwhelming, you might suggest phone calls or video chats as alternatives. Proposing activities you enjoy together can also shift the dynamics. Activities like nature walks, board games, or watching movies might feel less overwhelming and more enjoyable for you. The focus shifts from the pressure of socializing to the shared enjoyment of an activity. Setting boundaries is crucial. Learn to say no politely but firmly when you need to prioritize alone time or other commitments. It's okay to protect your energy and time. Remember, your needs and well-being matter. If you're struggling with social anxiety, setting boundaries, or navigating challenging relationships, don't hesitate to seek support. A therapist or counselor can help you explore your feelings, develop coping strategies, and improve your communication skills. Remember, there's no right or wrong amount of social interaction. We're all unique and our needs and preferences can vary widely. Prioritize what feels comfortable and healthy for you. Open and honest communication with loved ones can help build understanding and avoid resentment. If you're struggling with deeper anxieties or relationship issues, seeking professional support can be beneficial. In the end, navigating social interactions and relationships is a personal journey. It's about finding the balance that works best for you and respects the needs and feelings of others. So, take your time, reflect, and make choices that honor your well-being.